Hey everybody, Kevin here with Your Best Groove and with Groove Tutorials. I'm going to talk today about how you make your page plans for your funnel you're going to build with Groove. So in Groove Pages, we're going to build 5, 6, 7 pages. Let's make a plan so we know what we're doing before we start this funnel build. Let's take a look. All right, let's talk about planning for the pages we're going to put into our funnel. So if you were looking at yesterday's video, there's a link in the description. If you would click on that, you can see yesterday's video. But I was talking, you can see here, I was talking about the sort of the plan layout and how it flows. So we had a landing page, opt-in, upsell, and all of these good things. And what I wanted to show you today is before I actually start building in Groove Pages, there's one more thing I'm going to do so I have a good idea of when I'm putting the pages together, what I should name them, how they connect, and what their purpose is. So let me show you a little spreadsheet, a little Google sheet I put together to sort of illustrate this. So this sheet basically has, this is nothing fancy. It's got the page, the purpose, the page name, the page URL, and the page title. And you're going to see when we start building, if you're not familiar with this, why I need these page name, URL, and title. But let's take a look. So we have the first landing page. So that over here was this landing page right here. So it's simply called the first landing page, and the purpose is lead generation. So right off the bat, I know that when I build that page, the purpose is to create interest so that somebody will come and will join the free mini course, 5 things everybody should know before they build with Groove. So it's a lead generation landing page. So the page name is going to be 5 things everyone should know. 5 things everyone should know. All right. And then the URL is not needed in this case because this is actually going to be the main page of the site or the home page. And home pages, you don't put the URL in for. Again, I'll show you when we're building in Groove Pages. So we don't need the URL, but the title is going to be 5 things everyone should know before building with Groove, which is actually the title of the course and is actually what we're inviting them to be a part of. So that's the first part of what we're putting together here. So the second thing is a pop-up. So let's go take a look. So in the flow of the funnel here, we had the landing page, and then we're going to have a button for them to push if they're interested. And I mentioned yesterday that this could either be a page or a pop-up. And so I decided I'm going to make it a pop-up inside the funnel. So the pop-up is going to be a simple pop-up that shows up that has a place for them to put their name and their email and click the button and say, yes, add me to the list. I want to be a part of this free online course. So the purpose of the pop-up then is to capture the name and the email. The page name, or the pop-up name in this case, is just going to be called free access. And again, we don't have a URL or a page title for this. So what we have instead is just the name of the pop-up. All right, the next page is the upsell page. And if we go through this funnel here, we have the upsell page, which, as I mentioned again in the previous video, is going to be upsell to G4G, or the Groove for Growth membership. So let's go take a look. Upsell to Groove for Growth membership. And this page name is going to be called One More Step. And again, I'll show you where that's showing up in the user's journey when we get to it. But it has a name, One More Step. And the page URL is going to be thank_you_step_1. It could be called probably a lot of things, but that's what I've chosen to make the URL. The name of the title of the page is Purchase a Groove for Growth membership and boost your Groove power. All right, so that's the next page. So we have the landing page and the upsell page. Then we have another pop-up, and this pop-up is a checkout. Let's go take a look. So if they say yes, they want to purchase the Groove for Growth membership, we're going to send them to a pop-up, and the purpose of that pop-up is pretty simple: to check out, to pay. And so the page name, or the pop-up name in this case, is Checkout G4G, and again, we don't have any names to put in the URL. If they don't want G4G, they say, no thanks, I'm not interested in that, we're going to send them to another page that's a downsell page to sell Groove Answers Fast, which is a little less expensive and another option for helping people with Groove. So let's go take a look. The name, the page is the downsell page. The purpose is to downsell to Groove Answers Fast. and the page name is going to be called Before You Go. And here's the URL, and the title is going to be Purchase Groove Answers Fast Before You Leave. All right. Then we have a pop-up similar to the other one where they check out. So if they choose they want to buy that, we send them to a pop-up, they do a checkout, and that's what this pop-up is. All right. Let's move on to thank you pages, because in this plan, you can see that there are a lot of ways they can get to thank you. They can get to the thank you. Look at the 3 arrows coming in. So if they, for example, they go to the upsell, they say no, they go to the downsell, they say no, they come here, so they get to a thank you page. So I'm going to call that page thank you for free only. So if they only get the free course, we want to send them to a thank you page that's specific for that. So page name is going to be thank you. It's going to be called thank _you _5 things for the URL. Thank you for accessing the 5 things mini course. But you can see also they can get there by when they come to the upsell, they choose to purchase, they go through the checkout, they come to a thank you page. So let's go again. We have a thank you page for when they purchase, and we have a thank you page for when they choose to purchase the downsell. 3 thank you pages in the funnel. They're all going to be really similar, but just with a little bit different wording, so it's unique, and it shows that we're aware of what they bought in the funnel. All right, that's my plan. And the reason that's important is when we get in there and start building, it's a lot quicker if we already know what the URL, what the page name, and all of that stuff's going to be, so that we don't have to stop and think about it along the way. So this is kind of the layout of everything I'm going to build as we build this funnel. As you're looking at this, as you're listening, if something doesn't make sense, I would love for you to comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your questions are so that maybe I can help answer them along the way. Also, if you want any of these products now, 5 things everyone should know, the complete guide to building, all of these things are available now. The links are all in the description, and you can go there and get them. Hey, before you go, make sure you click like and subscribe, and also send the link to somebody who you know could really benefit from this series of videos. 50 videos in 50 days, so that we can all take a look at what it looks like to go from 0 to a completely functioning sales funnel with upsells, with downsells. I'm going to throw some bumps in here, and it's going to be fun along the way. All right, I'll see you in our next video.